In this question, we are given that Robin invested a total of $12,000 in two investments X and Y. So, the total investment is equal to $12,000 that he invested in X and Y. We are also given that the investments earn the same amount of simple annual interest. That is, if we denote the interest earned by the investment X, interest earned by the investment Y as IY, then the value of IX is equal to IY. We have to find out how many dollars did Robin invest in investment Y. Now, since there is no variable given in the question stem about the investment in X and Y, let's invest P dollars in X. Then, the amount that he invested in Y will be equal to 12,000 minus 5. Now, to find the value of the investment in Y, we need to know the rate of interest of X and Y, or we need to know the actual amount invested in X. Keeping this in mind, we move on to step 2 and analyze the statement 1. The investment X paid 3% simple annual interest and Y paid 6% simple annual interest. If the rate of interest in investment X is denoted by Rx, then Rx will be equal to 3% and similarly Ry will be equal to 6% per annum. Now here the time is equal to 1 year. Therefore, we know that the value of simple interest is equal to P times R times T 100, where P is the amount invested, R is the rate percent and T is the time. Now since T is equal to 1 year, we have PR by 100. Now we know that the interest earned from investment X is equal to interest earned from the investment Y. Therefore, we have P times R, which is 3 by 100, is equal to 12,000 minus P times 6 by 100. Now 100 gets cancelled and we are left with 3P equals 72000 minus 6P. This gives us 9P equals 72000. Now we can find the value of P from this equation and thus find the amount that Robin invested in investment Y. So statement 1 is sufficient, and out of the given options, we eliminate B, C and E. We now check the sufficiency of statement 2. In statement 2, we are given that Robin invested more than $1,000 in investment X. So, the value of P is basically greater than $1,000. Now, P can take multiple values. The value of P can be equal to 5,000, 6,000 and so on. Hence, we cannot find an exact or unique answer of P. So, statement 2 is not sufficient, and thus the correct answer is option A.